Okay, so you'll be glad to know that I got it all working now, and I'm currently just bleeding it, which is a long and annoying process because the line is so long. There is so much bloody air in it that needs to get pushed through, which means a lot of brake fluid beyond. So I came up with the other idea. It doesn't work as good, but what you can do is just tie down the pedal and leave it for about a day, or like a day and night, and that'll bleed it. You can see, you guys won't be able to see it, but anyway, there's tiny little bubbles. Bleeding it the traditional way gets all of them out, but then I also go through a bottle of brake fluid, and that shit's not cheap, so I'd rather do it this way. I went through like that much brake fluid, and I thought, this is going to take forever. So I've tied down the pedal, as you can see, and that's in its pretty much its fullest depressed mode. And yeah, I'll just leave that for a day, and then tie it off at the nipple, undo it, and then hopefully I got pressure. Now the brake won't be working because I need to get pads. I've only got a brake pad on the one side. Now this brake pad, this caliper moves, so don't worry about the thing. It's got this, you can see these here, this whole thing can move out and in, which is really good, so it's like self-adjusting. But yeah, I don't have the other pad on the inside on there at the moment. But since this caliper is the same as my motorbike needs new pads, so I'll get new pads for my motorbike and put the old ones on here. They still got enough bite to them, but they're just not safe enough for stopping at crazy speeds. So I changed this setup around because it just wasn't working. I'm pretty sure this thing is like a sort of gravity feed. Well, on motorcycles, like on mine, master cylinder's there and the reservoir's up there. On my other road bike, it's the same sort of thing. So if it wasn't gravity feed, they'd just put it next to it. But yeah, so I flipped the caliper, the master cylinder around, sorry, and you can see it's like that, and I'll flip this around so it goes that way. And in doing so, I had to make a new mount, so I had this piece of angler on here, and I just cut up two pieces of this stuff, just flat bar, and welded them together. You can see the weld down in the middle there. And then I welded it onto there. And then I just drilled two holes, and the caliper, caliper mounts on there. There's a spring washer just on that one to angle it in that way, because it likes it. Otherwise, if you have it straight, it's got scrapes the side of the master cylinder. So angled in a little bit, it does its full motion. So yeah, his angle on here goes down, that's mounted onto there, and that goes up there, joins there, which actually works pretty good and damn good. You have to tighten it up, and you have to use copper washers, and then that goes down to the master cylinder. As I said, I need to get a cap for that, but that's no worries. And yeah, that just is welded on there. I ground down a 3/4 inch rod, so it's 3/4 there, and then it's ground down, and I drilled a hole in it with the drill press, and then just made up a little split pin out of some wire and put that through. So yeah, it looks pretty good as well. Like, it doesn't really look out of place, and it's just sort of cool to have that whole mechanism on there. It's like pretty awesome, I reckon. And the main factor is it stops. Now, you're probably like thinking that the master cylinder is a bit low to the ground, but really, I mean, unless I go over a rock or something, which is not likely, it's not going to hit. I mean, going down curbs and such, I just go down at an angle so it doesn't hit it. So yeah, if I'm really concerned about it, which I'm not, I can always make a metal guard to go around it, so it hits the guard instead of master cylinder if it does hit. But that, you know, I'm not fast, really. It's you know, still a pretty damn good distance off the ground. It's not rubbing on the ground, so yeah. And it's not in the way either. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of my work. So it runs down there and back to the master cylinder, and you can see a big pocket of air there. See that big pocket? Yeah, that's big. And anyway, I'll let you guys go, but yeah, I'm happy it's well, once it's bled, it'll work. And that took a total of about, I'd say about 5 hours, because I had to change the mount. But yeah, so about 5 hours to do that conversion, and it sure beats the old mechanical brake. And it cost a total of $0. I need to get a cap for that, but that's free. The brake pads, technically they're free because I'm putting on my motorcycle, so the old ones I just usually chuck out. So yeah, total of $0 to convert my go-kart to hydraulic. And yeah, that's about it. So cheers for watching my video, guys, and I'll catch you guys later.